Welcome to Liquid Alchemy, a podcast dedicated to giving you spiritual tools to amplify your cosmic energy so that your highest self can weave into your life with ease, like liquid alchemy. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Liquid Alchemy Podcast. This is your host, Dia Sengupta. You can find me on Instagram at Love the Alchemist or visit lovethealchemist.com for health, wellness, and beauty articles. And today on Liquid Alchemy Podcast, we are going to be talking about how to up-level our energy to head into 2020 on a positive foot, because right now what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing from a lot of my friends is that the holidays are an extremely triggering time for most of us because we're having to see tons of people that we don't normally spend time with, i.e. our families, or maybe we are not spending time with our families, and both things can be equally triggering. It kind of just makes us think about what our traditions are and how we either want to dive more into those traditions or move away from those traditions. And the end of the year is this time of craziness, but also strange silence, at least for me. And when I'm feeling that silence or having downtime, if I'm not happy with where I am or what I've been doing, then it can be a really dark time. And oftentimes I find that those dark times propel me into some of the most productive and magical periods of my life. But I also think that there's a lot to be said about why we are going to places that we don't necessarily want to go physically in the world and also mentally. I personally do not always enjoy going back to Ohio, which is where I grew up. I feel like I go there for my family, and that's important in many ways, but I always want to explore. And as a child, I felt like I didn't get to explore or express myself as freely as I wanted to. And it kind of created this baseline hard resentment that even through years of clearing it up, I still have this like rock emotion towards it of heaviness, of just like being so frustrated. I mean, think of the way a rock forms. It's like so pressurized that it actually forms into a hard object. And that's how I feel when I'm in a place that I don't want to be physically, meaning a location. And then because I feel that way, it manifests in other ways, like a bad mood or physical knots in my muscles, specifically in my back and my neck. And there are ways to get out of that state. Everyone is going to feel things like that at one time or another. It's just part of the human existence and the human experience. And I know that it's always helpful to hear what other people do when it's time to break out of that. And I normally dive into my wellness practice in a healthy way, meaning I am focusing on eating better foods or working out when I sometimes don't always make that a priority. So when I'm feeling stuck, I make sure that I'm getting the endorphins going. I am sitting in front of my infrared heat panel right now and my happy lamp, my sun lamp from Trust Wellness, because these are two things that they don't trick your brain into being happy, but they work with your body to help boost endorphins, to increase concentration, and just kind of give your body what it needs elementally. and environmentally so that you can operate at your best. So that's what I'm doing. And we're going to do the same format as last week, where I pulled tarot cards based on what we can do to focus on for the next week or 2 weeks, or whenever you're listening to this, because it's essentially timeless. So if you're listening to this podcast, just take it for what it is. And with group readings, it's very important to take what resonates with you and to drop the rest. Everyone is on their own journey. And if something is specifically said that doesn't click, don't worry about it. Just kind of take it as a thought that you can kind of break down whenever you're ready. And the whole question behind this reading is, what can we do to uplevel ourselves? And a lot of times when people do tarot readings, they do it in a way of, what can I expect or what can I do? But the best way to get a positive reading is to ask a specific question so that you can get a specific answer, and then have the intention that you will easily understand the things that you need to hear so that you can take action and be able to take action easily. So let's get into it. Right now is a time when you need to focus on yourself and not other people. And the best way to focus on yourself is to do daily meditations where you reconnect with your own energy so that you can feel how you naturally feel, and then shield your energy so that you are bringing in positivity, but allowing negativity to exit. And it keeps you in a positive vibration. Part of the meditation we're going to do today will help you do that. But the note here is, notice when energy is your own and when you're kind of absorbing it from other people. Because oftentimes, if you start your day and you're in a positive frame of mind, and then suddenly you have a conversation with someone and you are just thrown, it could be because you are not putting up an energetic shield. And if you're empathic, you will take on their energy, positive or negative. And, it's natural, it's normal, but there are ways to protect yourself, including envisioning a mirror in front of you when you're talking to someone that you know is very triggering or tries to shove their energy onto you all the time. And as you envision this mirror between you and the person, envision them seeing their reflection back at them so that energetically they're seeing what they're doing to you. And you're also kind of bouncing it off. So it doesn't really go into the deep layers of your energetic psyche. So that is the current situation, focusing on yourself. In the recent past, there is this awakening to the fact that you need to step up and take more agency and more power back. It's like you're finally seeing that your intuitive insights are powerful and can help you create a life that is balanced, because you have to have the feminine and the masculine. You need to have the rest and the receiving just as much as you need to take action. And it's important to acknowledge that when you're getting in touch with your own vibration, that you are responsible for your life and no one else is. And you need to be laser focused on the things that you want, because as soon as you switch your attention to the things that you don't want, that's where all your energy goes. So this week, be very, very, very mindful of where your attention is going. And when you feel it going to other people or to other situations that don't positively serve you, just switch it. Change lanes, get out of there, and put yourself back on the right track. It's going to be game changing when you do that. what's coming up in the near future is that it's time to keep your eye on the bigger picture. So it's kind of a continuation of the past and moving into the future. You need to stay focused on yourself and the things that you need to do for you. So find a way to get organized, find a way to put yourself in a rhythm or a behavioral pattern that enables you to keep your mind in a great place, keep yourself focused, and keep yourself productive. A lot of times we get lost in the doing and we forget what we're doing things for. And a great example of this is I just had a conversation with someone where we're doing a gift exchange for the holidays. And they asked what I wanted. I said, this really cool fluorescent jacket. It's so cool. And they wrote back saying, I don't want to buy it from this website because I don't trust it. Why don't you buy it for yourself and I'll just give you the money? And that is an example of losing sight of what you're doing things for. When you buy someone a gift, it should come from your heart, not come from a place of things being a transaction. At a certain level, gifts are a transaction, but that's not what you're doing it for. You're doing it to create something bigger, to show someone that you care and you want to help them express themselves, or you want to help them feel good and taken care of. And it's the little things, the way you approach people and the way you approach relationships. Sometimes we forget why we're doing it. And throughout this holiday season or throughout the next few weeks, really look at the way that you engage with people. Are you approaching them with an open heart, or are you trying to just show up to be like, I did it and now I'm done, goodbye, next, and not having a purpose? So identify what your purpose is in all the areas of your life: health, wealth, love, happiness, and laser in on what you're doing. If what you're doing doesn't connect back to what you feel your purpose is in that category, then you need to have a real conversation with yourself. Just journal about it and see what comes up. What's in your control right now is the vibe that you give off. So, how are you showing up for people? Are you being giving? Are you connecting? Are you making time for the people that you care about? Or are you allowing yourself to be drained? When you are making time to see people that make you happy, it shows in your energy. And the more you give to yourself, the more you can give to others. So if you're feeling drained, you need to take a moment for yourself, do what you need to do, and then show up when you feel ready. But don't do things out of obligation, because the truth is, when you show up out of obligation, sometimes you can ruin perfectly fine relationships because you're just toxic to be around. And that goes for all of us. So don't feel guilty about it. Just listen, just see, and pay attention to the way that you feel. And acknowledge that when you show up and you are a positive person, it has this ripple effect and it helps other people be positive as well. But if you are showing up and you're draining, you're complaining about your life, and you're just kind of like sucking the life out of them because you can't bear to see someone else happy, then like, what are you really doing? You need a timeout. You need to go to timeout. That's what it is. Okay, so what's out of your control is that people do what they want to do. And the truth is, we have no control over others. So if someone is going off in their own direction, let them, and just don't even worry about it. Don't try to hold anyone back. Just be in your own energy. Stress less is what it's saying. Stress less about other people. Advice number 1 is that you need to sage yourself, honey. You what I recommend is, we spoke about this last week, but go into your home, and if you are having trouble in any area of your life, take a bowl of salt. You can put water in it. You can put other herbs in it. Like if I need more energy, I'll do yerba mate, the loose leaf tea, and I'll put it in the salt bowl as well to energize. And you just put it there, you leave it there until either the water evaporates if you put water in it, or until you feel like it's done its job of absorbing out the negative energy. And put it in the area of your home that relates to the area of your life that you're having trouble with. So if you are having trouble with friendship, put it in the friendship sector of your home. I use the map in feng shui, where you align the map north, east, south, west, and you see which area of your home relates to what section, and then you put the salt or bowl of salt water in that area. I also recommend that you put this underneath your bed. It helps you clear out your energy while you sleep. So, and just offers a little bit of protection while you dream. When we dream, our energy just expands. We essentially can access different dimensions that we don't ordinarily connect with in our waking state. And if you put that bowl of protection, it helps you clear up any negativity that doesn't need to be in your field and also doesn't need to be in your life. I had a lot of psychics tell me that putting a bowl of salt underneath my bed will greatly help with jealousy, and ensuring that I am not, one, feeling jealous myself, but also two, getting jealous eyes from others. And I always bring that back when I feel like something's out of alignment, which honestly I need to bring back this week because I haven't done it in a little while, because my puppy drinks it. And, I don't know. I have to figure out a way to get her to stop doing that or just embrace it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so advice number 2 for the week is that if you are needing to have a very real and raw conversation with someone, don't feel guilty about sharing your truth. One of the best ways to have real conversations with people, I learned this from Robin Sharma, who helps coach highly successful people, billionaires, on a daily basis. He wrote the book 5 a.m. Club. And he says, when you need to have a tough conversation, go into it and say, my intention is XYZ, and I am aiming, or I am bringing the utmost respect to this conversation so that we can reach a positive resolution. So you tell the person, this is what I want to get out of this conversation, and I am choosing to do everything I can to make sure that the way I present what I'm saying is respectful to you. And those two things will help ensure that the conversation is a little more productive, rather than having someone who feels attacked that you're needing to talk about a behavior or a circumstance that really needs to change. So if you do need to have those conversations with people or someone in particular, just know that it's okay to respect your foundations and to create an environment for yourself where you can feel like you are stable and like you can be comfortable to express yourself and share yourself. Because the way our chakra systems build, we need to have a positive foundation, and we need to be able to express ourselves creatively in order to share the light of who we are and connect on a heart level, speak our truth, tell people what our visions are, and share the knowledge that we have. And if you are not having that foundational support, everything else starts shifting and shaking, and it will collapse at some point. It won't be sustainable. So if you are looking for sustainable success, sustainable happiness, you need to be able to address the cracks in your foundation and let people know when they are chipping at it so that you can protect your energy. And that's the theme of this week, protecting your energy and letting go of the unconscious ways that we give away our power to others. Because oftentimes people don't mean to hurt us, or they don't realize the extent to which they're hurting us until we really explain it to them in a way that releases judgment. You can say, I don't judge you. I'm not blaming you, but I am taking responsibility for my own life, for my own foundation, and this behavior is affecting my foundation in a negative way. And I want to bring your awareness to it so that we can either change it or have some space. And both things are okay. Life is not finite. Decisions are not final. Things can always change, and that's the beauty of life. And that's probably why you're listening to this podcast right now, because you know that things can change, including yourself and your own life. So the pitfall to avoid this week is to be in a state of fear. So all of these cards are essentially saying, do not be afraid of stepping into your power and for living out your most imaginative, creative ideals. If you see yourself as an ultra fashionista, but the people around you keep telling you, no, you can't buy that, it's too crazy, or, oh, it just won't last a long time, or whatever, tell them to go fuck themselves. You express yourself the way that you want to, and don't stress about it, because life is short. You deserve to have fun. And if you're not having fun, what are you doing? So that's the pitfall to avoid. Caving into other people's judgments, including your own. Stop judging. Okay, the outcome of the week. The outcome is that if you do all of these things, where you are focusing on your own energy, you're staying focused on the big picture, you are listening to the vibe that you're giving off and allowing yourself to rest, or allowing yourself to spread positivity, letting go of other people's problems, clearing up your own side of the road with your own energy, having the conversations you need to have about boundaries, and not being afraid of living out your best life, then you are going to realize that you have so many beautiful and amazing ideas that you can implement easily. And when you cut out the dead branches, there is so much room for growth. There is so much room for potential. And the fire that you create with those dead branches actually helps you see things more clearly, because that fire is lighting up other things in your life that you were previously essentially blind to. So also be aware that your gratitude practice this week will help you stay focused. So I do something that I learned from Gala Darling. I don't do it every day, but I need to try to more, where you list out everything you're grateful for, and then you recite the way you want your day to go, where you talk about your day as if it's already happened. And it's called scripting. And scripting is a great way to set your intention for the day. And it doesn't mean that your day has to go in that way, but it just helps you get connected to the idea of the way you want to live, and then helps you get there. And then the last piece is that it's extremely, extremely important to not be afraid of your own light. So if you do all of these things, you're just going to feel alive. You're going to feel vibrant. You're going to feel confident in the way that you show up. You're going to feel confident in your body and your skin. And when you feel that way, life has a way of opening up for you and blossoming into something that is more beautiful than you could even imagine. So anytime this week you were going through things and you were like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, and you get caught in that fear, instead think of how good it would feel to live out your dreams. Okay, so this is powerful. I'm really excited for all of us because I think I really needed that reading and the reminder that I'm in full control of my life and I can up-level it in any way that I want. So I have a series of crystals in front of me, or a handful of them. Today I picked up the Hermiker diamond. I picked up lepidolite, and I picked up this blue fuzzy stone that I bought years ago from this place in Brooklyn called Botanical. And it is, I think it's something called cavensite, but essentially it helps you connect to your third eye chakra. And it's so strong and so powerful that even this tiny stone has a way of kind of rippling through your whole life when you sit and meditate with it. And it can actually go through and help you understand the ways in which you've been playing it small, and can help you essentially level up and open up to bigger possibilities. So I have that stone, and then the Hermiker diamond is a quartz stone that is really good for meditation. It helps you access your intuition in a way where you are able to clear things up. So you not only are able to access your intuition at a stronger level, but you're able to clear all of your chakras simultaneously so that that vision can then come into your body so that you can live it out in your day-to-day life and be more in touch with your personal truths. This stone, you can also program the stone to hold memories in it. And I programmed this stone I got it in Mexico, and I was on the beach, and I essentially set the intention that the stone would always hold the sunlight and the peaceful sea water. I mean, the water was so beautiful and just like a gushy turquoise. So, and I think I was drinking watermelon juice, and I just wanted to hold that feeling of how great I felt in this stone. So when I meditate with this stone, that feeling is what comes forward. And you can do this with anything. So think about anything or experience anything that makes you feel good while you're holding this stone, and allow the stone to hold that in there so that when you meditate, you are not only clearing out your energy, but you are putting yourself into a positive vibration that works with the other stones that you have, and also helps you shift out of your current state into a better one. So every time you work with it, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and more beneficial to you in your current state of mind. Then the other stone that I have is the lepidolite, and it is great for baseline anxiety. It's a very peaceful stone, and it helps you just know that everything is okay. And it's a great stone for business success as well, if you're a business owner. And I think the reason why is because it is deeply calming, but it also helps you connect in with your dreams and your physical dreams that you have at night, and your dreams of the best life that you can have are connected. So I just remembered a dream that I had last winter where I was dreaming about a puppy that was in my home that kept tearing things up, and it looked like Radia, who is another puppy that I would babysit a lot last year. And I was like, this puppy is in my home. It's not Radia, but it looked like her. What a crazy dream. And now I have my puppy Phoenix, and that dream was about Phoenix before I even had her. And things like that will happen to you more and more and more the more connected you are with your intuition and your higher self. And it just helps you in all ways. So I'm pairing these 3 stones together today. And let's meditate. The elixir for today's meditation is apple juice, cold pressed apple juice. And this can come in the form of apple cider, anything you want. Just make sure that there's a component of apple in your drink. Grab your healing elixir. Hold it in your hands and say, I bless this elixir. I rid it of any negative properties, making it pure in every way. And envision a beautiful violet flame moving through the entirety of your glass. May this elixir and this healing violet flame help me clear up my energy so that I can access my highest self in greater ways and bring that powerful insight and powerful energy into my daily life to strengthen my foundations, my creations, my self-expression, the love I have for myself and others and for the world at large, for my communication so that it may be clear and easy to understand, to bring in vibrant visions, vibrant intuitive downloads, and to access ancient knowledge and new knowledge, to increase my light. You can go ahead and you can take a sip of your elixir. Drinking the whole thing to help you loosen up the energy in your body and assist you with physically clearing anything that is not positively serving you out of your body. You can grab your crystals, the crystals of your choice, and your tachyon wellness rods, if you have them, and an essential oil. I am using sweet orange essential oil. To increase joy and happiness. I put it on my wrists, the back of my neck, and underneath my nose so that I can access the healing properties of the scent with every inhale and every exhale. Holding your crystals and holding your tachyon rods, say out loud, Spirit of the crystals, wake up. Assist me with your healing energy. Amplify my meditation and its benefits so that I may wake up spiritually and be a positive influence to myself and all others in this world. Visit me in my dreams and communicate all that I need to know, and allow me to remember this upon waking up. May you come into my dreams tonight as I sleep, and may you help me write down my intuitive insights. Spirit of Tachyon, assist me in my meditation, that I may have deeper grounding and a deeper understanding of my purpose here on earth. May you activate the light inside of my body, inside of my mind, inside of my emotions to help me access anything I need to embody the most vibrant version of me in this body, in this lifetime. And so it is. Inhale and exhale, breathing deep into your belly, into your diaphragm, into your lower lungs, into your mid lungs, into the top of your lungs. Reconnecting with your spirit. Place one hand on your heart if it feels comfortable, and one hand on top of your belly button. Invite the energy of the sun and the moon to enter in through the crown of your head, passing through to your third eye chakras, to your throat chakra, ear chakras, sinus cavities. And as the sun and the moon enter through the top of your head into these spaces, it starts to clear out any clutter, any debris, anything you're holding on to that is not positively serving you starts melting away, flowing back into the core of the earth to be recycled into positive energy. And the energy of the violet flame is ignited in these newly cleared spaces, allowing flowers to blossom in its space. Allow the sun and the moon energy to move into your higher heart chakra, into your shoulders, down into your elbows, getting heavy, into your forearms, getting even heavier, into your wrists and your wrist chakras, into your hands and your hand chakras, allowing light to stream out through the tips of your fingers and the palms of your hands, and allowing the energy of the sun and the moon to move into your center heart chakra, clearing up anything in your upper back, in your past, clearing anything in your periphery, clearing anything in your future, allowing the violet flame to plant gorgeous flowers into these cleared spaces as the sun and the moon move into your lower heart chakra and into your diaphragm, into your stomach, into your gallbladder, into your intestinal lining, flowing out into your liver, into your kidneys, into your adrenal glands, clearing and healing your adrenals, clearing and healing your lungs, clearing and healing your back muscles in your lower back, and into your organs, and into your glands, and into your lymphatic system, and into your bones and your bone structures. Clearing out any energy, igniting these newly cleared spaces with new life and new order. Clearing out the energy in the sits bones, the thighs, the knees and the knee chakras, calves, ankles and ankle chakras, moving out through your toes, shooting out a bright light through the tips of your toes and through the base of your feet, allowing you to adjust your vibrational direction, placing you and ushering you into your best life path for optimal health, optimal wealth, well-being, happiness, vibrancy, igniting your life's purpose, and igniting deeper grounding as a grounding cord begins to spark in the base of your spine, moving out through the width of your body, grounding your energy into the earth, into the earth's core, into the gorgeous lava center. And as you connect in with the earth's core and the earth's lava center, invite the energy of the sun and the moon that are also within the earth's lava core and lava center to move back up through the spaces that they just cleared into your feet, your foot chakras, your ankles, your calves, your knees, into your lymphatic system, your thighs, into your muscles, into your skeleton, into your organs, into your intestinal lining, your liver, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, leaving you in this gorgeous glowing violet flame, creating a gorgeous pillar of light that you are in the center of, moving up into your diaphragm, into your lower heart chakra, into your lungs, into your shoulders and your back and the center of your heart, into your upper heart chakra, shooting out through your arms, moving down your arms, moving into your elbows and your forearms and your wrists and your wrist chakras, into your hands and your hand chakras, going out through the tips of your hands, going out through the palms of your hands, and then moving up into your throat and throat chakra, illuminating your ears and your ear chakras, illuminating your sinus cavities, and sending out anything that is blocking the flow of energy in your body, moving up into your eye chakras and your third eye, into your brow, clearing it all out, moving in with a gorgeous violet flame, moving up into your seventh chakra, igniting your seventh chakra, bringing power to your seventh chakra, and clearing up your skin, clearing up your presence, clearing up your connection to your highest self. Inhaling and exhaling and allowing that energy to move up into the cosmos, connecting back in with the sun and the moon, and invite the energy of all the stars to fill your body, creating a glistening effect, a glistening light, a glistening presence that ignites within your eyes, within your hair, within your skin, within your emotional body, within your physical body, within your spiritual body, allowing you to acknowledge the magic that is within you, allowing that magic to sink all the way through your grounding root chakra and your grounding cord into all 7 of your chakras, into your feet and into your hands, and allowing that glistening starlight to move down into the earth's lava core, bringing your attention to your roots and your foundation. Invite your power animal to come forward. You do not need to know what your power animal is. Your spirit already knows. Invite your healing animal to come forward. Invite your spirit animal to come forward. Invite your love animal to come forward. Your spirit already knows what these are. Invite your spirit animal, your healing animal, your love animal, your power animal to clear out anything that is causing disharmony and any discordant vibration in your foundations. Allow them to heal these spaces now and accept the healing with joy and ease. May this healing be smooth and usher in positive movement, positive energy. If you feel fidgeting, this is a spirit attachment in your body. Inhale, exhale it out through a deep yawn or a deep cough. And again, inhaling and exhaling. Keep inhaling, keep exhaling. If you are coughing, keep coughing until your body returns back to its natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing your foundation to be healed. Envision your healing animal compiling any broken roots, any rotting roots, anything that is harming you, and allow your healing animal to place that in front of you. Hand over your fears or any secondary benefits you feel that are keeping you stuck to this energy. Hand it over to your healing animal now. Ask your power animal to help empower you to do this with joy and with ease. Ask your love animal to help you cherish the lessons you've learned, and ask your energy to come forward as your spirit animal helps you understand why you needed these energies in your life. And as you make peace with this, your healing animal sets these rotten roots on fire. And as they start to leave your energy, leave your body, leave your mind, leave your emotional body, you begin to feel free. You begin to feel free to creatively express yourself, to share who you are and the vibrant light that you are with yourself and with others, to share your love freely without judgment or pretense, to share your voice freely with confidence and clarity, to share your highest visions and insights with yourself with ease, allowing yourself to see things clearly without judgment or fear, but with love, with confidence, with support, and with the knowledge that what you are here and driven to do will help you access higher dimensions of your being, to be a prosperous creator, to bring joy and harmony to yourself and others, to share your gifts and bring abundance to others, remembering to fill up your own cup first. And I want you to breathe. Calling upon your power animal and your healing animal to open up your energy, clearing out the stargates within your energetic being and in your physical being, and clearing out the meridian points of your body, allowing you to be confident, energized, and empowered as you move through your life. Thank you for joining us today, joining me today. Share this meditation with someone that you feel will benefit from it. And remember, the more light you have for yourself, the more you can give to others. Think about what you're doing here in your life and your purpose when it comes to the bigger picture. You are not here to fix other people. You are here to empower yourself and lead as a positive example, sharing in any way that feels good to you. You may want to come back to this meditation a few times this week, or anytime you feel stuck, drained, disappointed, or afraid of living out your dreams. Thanks for joining today. Have an amazing week. This is Diaz and Gupta from lovethealchemist.com. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, and follow me on Instagram for inspirational content that comes out daily. I love comments. I love to hear about what you're looking for. So do not be a stranger. I love you guys.